Hello, I'm Adrian Hyde of Adrian Hyde Photography, and in this video I'm going to make a very simple composite of two photos. I'm going to cut a man out and put him into a train. So I'm going to go into Photoshop now and show you how we do it. So we're going to open these two photos up in Photoshop, and as I said before, I'm not entirely sure if this will work, but let's get them into Photoshop and see what happens. So here we go. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of that layer. Let's plug this in. Oh, let's plug this in. I'll make a copy of this layer first. So Command J, I'll make that copy. Now I think this may be a little blown out, but we'll make the mask anyway. First thing I do is going to press C for crop, and I'm going to crop in the bits. Oh dear, didn't work very well, so Command and Z will take that back. So with this crop tool, we're just going to grab that and bring this into here. And here. And here. It's all a little bit tight on here, but I don't know how much of Chris we're going to see behind this engine. That will do for that. Now I'm going to go to select color range, and I have inverted this mask. Now what is white is the mask, what is black is blocked. So this is the actual cutout of what we're going to see, all is white. So if you want to select the white, you press that, you press that. If you press black, it's going to be the other way around. So you need to press something white. And when you shoot this, it's best to shoot it on either a white background or green background or blue background. And if you push this bar around, and what I'm looking for here is to make the mask as clear as possible. At the moment, as you can see here, we've got black coming in. We don't want that. So make it as clear as possible. If I make it too much, the background comes in, but this is not too bad because we can get rid of it. The main thing is we need a nice crisp outline around Chris. And I think that's pretty good. He's still got the hairs here, which is good, so I'm going to press OK. Now if I turn this bottom off, next thing I need to do is make a mask of this. I'm going to go to quick mask here, and there's the mask. Now I'm going to turn this layer off, and there's the mask. So we're going to press on here, and we want to get rid of this area here to make sure it's the full mask. So press B for brush, make a bigger brush, press the arrow keys open. Now, is it right? No, it's not. It's wrong. So, down here, white reveals black blocks. Now, if I press X, watch this, it changes. I'll paint over that and get rid of that. Looking down here, that's good. And there's a bit down here we don't want. Looking down here, that's all gone. Good. That's good. So, next thing is, we pull this layer down, and then behind here we see what we want to move into. So press here is to move, make sure this layer is highlighted, click on the layer and then move that over and drop it on. There's Chris. So let's resize him. I'll press Shift, and his anchor pointed. I'll reduce this opacity so I can see a bit of the background as well. So you still see Chris and the background. So let's have a look. See, it may work. I might have to twist him a bit. It's going to be quite difficult to get him in. I don't know if it's going to work, this one as well. That's, I turn around this way, size-wise, that looks about right now. So let's twist him. Oh, I desperately wanted this one to work. I'm going to put him so it's going to make it work. Well, I wonder if I just push him down a bit. It's the chair, it's a problem. The chair's a problem. Right, we're going to put him there. Fix him in. Now, let's see if we can perform some magic here. We want Chris to look behind, as though he is behind. So, I don't know how this is going to work out. But we'll carry on anyway, because sometimes when you shoot for composites, you visualize these things and it just doesn't work. Now I've highlighted the wrong layer here, so if I press Command and Z, it should take it back. So that's one thing you've got to make sure that you're actually on this layer, because if you don't, it's all destructive. So back here on this one. So I'm on the mask now. So just take away this and this and this. You know what, I might get away with it. Smaller brush, and then press X again to change this to that. Let's press the move tool. Moving. Oh, it's such a disappointment. Aha, I wonder if that will work. Oh, I think that might work. I might have to resize him just a little, make him a little bit smaller. But I think that will work. I'm sure that will work. Right, it's good. I'll make this work. Now, I would like to see how much of Chris we've got. So I'm going to press B for brush. And let's just take some... Whoa, that's wrong. I've done it again. Press Y on this layer here. Now I'm on the right layer. Take this away. Now it's going to get in closer. I'm going to pull this down a little bit now. So you need to see the engine and not Chris. So oops, X. Let's put here the scene. Here. So he actually looks like he's behind that now. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, wrong one. His arm sticks out the window. It's what I wanted originally. So I actually placed him over that chair so he could be putting his head out the window. Now let's put his opacity back up now. That doesn't look too bad. Let's go in and tidy his arm up a little bit. may look a little bit too clinical. Right. Now press Command and 0. That'll bring us all the way back out to full size. Now let's do more. I think that's probably the best we're going to get it. I would like him to be not as bright, so I'm going to make another mask on top of this, and then it's going to bring brightness, contrast. Now this will do everything, but I'm just concentrating on Chris. It's going to take the brightness down. I think that was about right. I'm happier with that. That will do. Get rid of that. Now because it's a mask, white reveals black blocks. If you look here, it should change. No, it's not. Press X because it's in black. Now white. Now I'm just going to punch a hole in Chris, so make this brush bigger. And he should be a little bit darker now, or it's a bit too dark. I don't like that brush, it's too much. But as it's a brush, we'll just get this brush. Oh, make it still very hard. Oh, my brush is gone. Oh, my soft brush. It's so hard. Let's do that again. Let's have to make it small then. Okay. Make it a nice small brush. I'm not happy with that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, B for brush. Take that down. Just going to punch a hole in this mask. It looks a little bit too much for me. But we can always go back into this and take it down a little bit. There we go, that's better. Good. So, I'm going to leave that there now. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you get something out of it. As you see in this video, I did struggle to try and make it to what I wanted to be. But I know it won't win any competitions, this photo. But at the same time, I know that Chris will get a lot of pleasure out of this, watching and seeing this photo. And that's what it's all about. When you do composites, it's a bit of fun. So I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.